Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with A Little Fuzzy by Crusader175. So this continues our arrow theme week, but these are fuzzy arrows, so pay attention to the rules here. So we do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these fuzzy arrows. These are these lines, and it's ambiguous where the circle goes on the line. But wherever the circle is, let's say it was here, then we basically create two arrows, one on each side of the circle. And so this is a bad example because it's not possible, but here was an interesting example because it means these two sum to the value in the circle, and these two sum to the value in the circle. It's as if we had two arrows here with a shared circle. It can also go on the end, which would mean that all of these cells sum to just the single circle. It would be a single arrow in that case. And so it's up to us to determine where that circle goes. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right. I think what I want to do is I want to think about what cells can't be the circle first. So I'm going to start with this longest line here. So if we think about starting from the left side here, this certainly isn't going to be the circle. Our minimum sum would be, well, we can go through the motions, but our minimum sum here would be 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, and 1, 2 here for the box, and the column. And that already adds to 9, and 6 is our biggest digit. Now the circle can't be here because this would be the same digit as it. So barring any other reason, it can't be there. The circle here, this would be a 1, 2, this would be a 1, 2. That is viable. That would put a circle here and it would add to 6. Circle here, this would be minimum 1, 2, 3. It would add to 6. There's no reason these can't add to 6. Okay, but if this is a 1, 2, 3, think about the roping. This would also be 1, 2, 3, and so how could this be the circle? Basically, if this were 1, 2, 3, if this was the circle, this would be 1, 2, 3. This would add to 6, and where would 6 go in this box? Is another way to think about that. So that doesn't work. And then we can't put it any later than this because this would be 1, 2, 3 minimum plus this. So it actually places the circle here. That's nice. And okay, so for this box, this would be 1, 2 minimum, and this column 1, 2 minimum, that would be 6. So that's what it has to be. We're not going to keep the greens. That adds to 6, and then these add to 6 with a 1, 2 plus a 4, 5. Okay. I think it might be helpful to color these 1, 2s. So let's do that. Green, purple, green. Oh, sorry, other way. Green, purple, purple, green. So we know that the green is, the green in this box is here. So this is the 1, 2, and then this is the 4, 5. All right, this is interesting so far. 6 is down here somewhere. Can this be a 6? Well, let's look at the minimums. This is minimum 1. This is minimum 3, actually. So if that's minimum 3, we can actually make this a 1, 2 pair for the row. So these two cells must add to at least 3, and this is a 3. That's already 6. So this can't be the circle, which means it can't be the 6. So this is not the circle. This is also not the circle. It would repeat the digit there. What about over here? Can we put this? Well, this being minimum 3 actually does restrict us. This would be a 1, 2 with a 3, and this would be a 1. Yeah, that would already add to 7. So this can't be our circle. So our circle is one of these two. Can I tell the difference? Oh, something I didn't do is the roping here. This is the 4, 5. That's on our sum. So we can't. Can I do 4, 1, 1? We can just barely do 4 plus 1 plus 1 is 6, but then this has to be 6, and it can't be. Okay, that's crazy. All right, so we cannot put the circle here then. So this is our circle, and we don't need. Sorry, I used green for not circle, and I used green for the 1, 2. That was very confusing. I'm sorry about that. But now the green, I don't need the green on this line. Okay. So whatever this sum is, it's the same. This sum and this sum are the same, and they sum to this value. This is actually minimum 1 plus 3 because the 1, 2 is here. So this is minimum 4. Oh, but this is minimum. Yeah, this could be 3, 1. Okay. That's also minimum 4. I'm wondering if there's more to... Right, I should have kept this 4, 5. I don't know where that went. Oh, so this is minimum 4, meaning that this is a 1, 2. This is the purple 1, 2. Adding with the 4, 5. We can't do 3 plus 4 isn't 7. And then that makes this minimum 5 or 6. Since this is minimum 3, that makes this 3, 4, or 5, making this 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Could be 3 plus 3 is 6. That works. These are 3, 4, 5. Purple ends up on this line. I wonder where. Okay, this can't be the circle because it would repeat here. So I'll just use blue for not circle. I reused green and that was bad. Anyway, blue is not circle now. I'm wondering about the what's the minimum sum here? So we could do 1 plus 3 here, which is 4. Oh, and this is minimum 3. That's 7. Okay, so this end can't be the circle. Can this end be the circle? I think we have the same issue, because this would be 1 plus 3 with a 3 here, because there's still this 1, 2 pair. So actually our circle's forced to be exactly here. So we can get rid of the blue. So we know where all our circles are now. So these two are the same digit as each other. So they're 4 or 5, I guess? Because this can't be a 1, 2. That's too many 1, 2s. In fact, this is minimum 3, just in general. So we could do 3 plus 1 is 4, and then this would also be a 4. So that's kind of our... So, oh, this is only 3 or 4, because we can't exceed 5, which makes this only 1 or 2. This can't be a 3. We'd add to 7. Okay. So that's a purple 1, 2. And that lets us place the 3 in this row, so that's not a 3. So we have a 1, 2 pair. Ah, this is the green 1, 2. 1, 2 pair, so this is a 4, 5. Do I color the 4, 5s? I don't know. I might want to. Because it does transfer here. All right, I might as well color them. So why am I even debating? These are orange. This is blue, and this is blue, and this is blue. Okay. One of these is orange. One of them is 3. What's our next step? Can I do more Sudoku? Right, one of these is a 6, but notice none of these are 6. That points in here. That places the 6 here. Ah, and that gives us a 5 here. Okay, so that means blue is 4, and orange is 5. It gives us the 3 here. It has to add to 5, so that's 3 plus 2. So green is 2, and purple is 1. Nice. All right, let's clear that out. We get the 5 and the 3. 1 plus 4 is 5. That places a 3 there. These are 2, 4, 5. This can't be 4 or 5, so that's our 2. This can't be 5, so that's 4, and that's 5. Column finishes with a 6. This column finishes with a 1. Here I do need a 2, and I need a 4. All right, over here I need the 1 and the 3. That's 3 and 1. Over here I need this 5 and the 6. That's the 6 and the 5. Gives us the 6, gives us the 3, and we're done. Really interesting puzzle, Crusader. I enjoyed that. It seems like finding the 6 down here was just finish the whole puzzle, but I already had everything colored, so that helped finish it. Cool. I really like this idea. This is the first time I've encountered the fuzzy arrows, but it's a really neat idea. And I like how these got restricted in kind of interesting ways as well. Took some thought. There were definitely interesting reasons why it couldn't be in certain cells. Like this one would have had to be 6, but this couldn't be 6 also, things like that. This one was really interesting because if this was 6, this would be 1, 2, 3, and then there'd be no room for 6 in here. Or alternatively, 1, 2, 3 would make this 1, 2, 3. So yeah, really neat. I enjoyed it. Let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.